John from San Antonio. John, what's on your mind? Is that you, John?
Good afternoon, Sam.
Come from a 210?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. That's what I assumed.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
What's up?
Okay. When asked who's better at handling the economy, in the latest NBC poll, Republicans had a 43 to 28 lead. So you're probably right about debating Charlie Kirk on Trump's economy, but you would have probably dominated him on cultural issues also. I've completed my most thorough listing for the most flippable districts, and I want to talk a little bit about the different layers of the highest percentage of flipping these districts. 5 of the 6 top most flippable districts are occurring in Pennsylvania, thanks to the great work by the activists there who questioned the state constitutionality of the gerrymandering there in 1. Democrats are expected to flip the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 17th districts, while Republicans are expected to flip the 14th district. New Jersey's 2nd district is expected to be an easy win for Democrats. From the 7th most flippable district to the 18th most flippable district, if you average the top 8 aggregators who evaluate these races in traditional states of toss-up, lean, likely, and safe, majority of these ratings give the Democrats the advantage in every race. All of the aggregators who break down these races as a percentage also have Democrats winning every race, and Democrats are leading in polling in all of these races. In Minnesota's 8th district, which is the 18th most flippable district, Democrats incumbent Rick Nolan decided to retire. Trump won this district by 16 points, and most aggregators have Republicans flipping this district. Republican Pete Stauber has a 15-point lead in the latest Siena poll. So let's see. So we're at number 19 of the most flippable district at this point, and the top 8 aggregators have the majority of the next 8 races as toss-up races, but a smaller percentage give the advantage to Democrats. An example of this is at number 19, the 6th district of Illinois, where 2 aggregators have leaned Democrat, 1 tilt Democrat, and 5 have this race as a toss-up. In most of these races, polling is very close and breaks about 50-50.
Right.
Minnesota's 1st district is currently represented by Tim Walton, has decided to run for governor in this district. He'd flipped to Republican. 7 of the 8 top aggregators of this race had this as a toss-up, and 1 saying it's Republican. The only poll by the highly partisan Republican pollster Harper has Republican Jim Hagedorn winning by 14 points, while 538 currently has it only as a 1-point win for Hagedorn. So we're now at number 28 on the most flippable district. Let's assume Republicans win 3 seats they're expected to win. If Democrats win all of the other races, like many aggregators say they're going to do, they'll be at 220 seats, over the 218 they need to take the House. If you just go by polling, they'll be at 214. The next 4 races have a majority of aggregators that.
I mean, this is
toss-up.
I mean, it is tightened significantly, at least in terms of the polls, right? I mean, we don't know.
No,
it hasn't.
Well, I mean, there's some races that are purely tight races. Like you were talking about the 19th race, the
right.
19th district, Antonio Delgado's, that just had a poll that came out that had a 1-point lead by Siena. Let me go ahead and just go down to it breaks it down the most. So let me just break this down. In the top 18 seats, Democrats are expected to win 16 of them fairly easily, all across the board. They say that. So all they'll need is 7 seats at that point. So in the next 26 seats are pure toss-ups.
Right. So you're saying out of those, I mean, so we need to win 7 out of 26 pure toss-ups, assuming that the polling on those first 17 are correct, to take for the Democrats to take the House.
Right.
Okay.
It's not just one pollster. All 8 of them are saying that. Nobody's saying, like, at the edge of that are the races, let's say in Minnesota, 2nd and 3rd, where they're consistently, on average, about a 5 or 6 point lead. So,
all right.
so
well,
John,
I want you to do this: is to start to pick out those races that you think are going to be the sort of the indicators on election day, because we're gonna be doing our election coverage not next Tuesday, but 2 weeks from this Tuesday, and we want you to call in at least a couple of times, but certainly at the beginning of the night, to give us a sense of like where we should be looking and what could be breaking. All right,
okay.
buddy?
All right, sounds good.
Appreciate
I appreciate that.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.